there is going to be a level of strength within Israel that a lot of people have not seen in a long time. But in essence, what will happen is within 3 weeks or so, I think probably much before that, we will see the government being solidified and strengthened. I believe in that time, or very closely thereafter, Bibi Netanyahu is going to end up telling the United Nations to go shove it. I would definitely agree with his assertion if he ends up saying something like that, because the reality of it is they are going to start moving in the direction of a harder, more difficult and assertive anti-Semitic bent, and Bibi isn't going to tolerate it. And it is very interesting because I don't think that Bibi is a very religious man, but what I do believe is that his ideals and thoughts concerning Israel and its sovereignty lines up with the religious conservative parties that, of course, are going to be lining up with him. Just a reminder, the Likud is not necessarily a religious conservative party, but they do, in essence, line up with the Zionist movement, which a lot of people make that to be a bad word. It's not. I believe in the sovereignty of Israel and its right to exist as a nation. I believe in the preservation of the nation of Israel, and I certainly believe that all nations, if they want to find out what is best for them, perhaps the greatest thing that they can do is support the nation of Israel. You go against Israel, you go against God, right? That's just the reality of it. And if you go against God, you're going to lose. Bennett was an absolute embarrassment. I want to point out the fact that when the Bennett Knesset basically formed, and it did what it did, it formed on the basis of their hatred of Bibi. Now, they formed on the basis of hatred the Ra'am party, which of course is the Arab Muslim party. That's what I like to call them. They thought they would capitalize on that opportunity by joining the coalition so that they can develop the kind of leverage they thought they could have in being able to bring in whatever their desires were for the movement of the Palestinian state and other things that related to that. Very interesting where that actually ended up. It backfired on them because, of course, Bennett ended up bowing down at their altar, and that backfired on him. And, of course, Lapid simply carried on that torch. I'm absolutely shocked that he did not learn his lesson as the foreign minister, and certainly did not learn his lesson in his experience with the finance of Israel. However, it is very interesting that he still continues, or did continue, to want to throw away the sovereign right of the nation of Israel. And I believe that any prime minister that says, I am going to concede immediately to a two-state solution, and I'm going to give in to the demands of the Palestinian Authority, you do not deserve to be the Prime Minister of Israel, because you are not standing in the best interest not only of Israeli citizens and Jewish people, you are not standing in the best interest of the Palestinians who want a better life. And the reality of it is, if you are a Palestinian and you want a better life and you are living in Israel, then you will be a productive member of Jewish society, because every Palestinian that is alive right now in Israel that has chosen to be a productive member of Jewish society and the Israeli state is doing very well. They are doing well financially, they are doing well physically, they are doing well for their families, and they are securing their futures. It is the ones who choose to participate in a fight that is not founded in righteousness, that is founded in wickedness, that is founded in ugliness. When they choose to participate in that fight, guess what? They lose.